going to go into the first thing we want to talk about, and that's Tom Brady coming back. Tom Brady, aka the GOAT. I'm looking for the actual thing. But yeah, Tom Brady came back, and he was talking about he came back because of LeBron. Because LeBron sent him a text or something like that, and then he's like, "All right, I'm coming back." All right, so let me share this. I can't move that out the way, so let me put that in front of that. All right, so he texted me. Well, everybody can read, but yeah. So how do you feel about that? LeBron dropped 54, and then he texted Brady like, "What's good?"
I feel like it's not gonna be a good. I don't think it's gonna be a Brady-esque season. I feel like they'll win the division because Carolina, New Orleans, Atlanta, but I don't. I feel like 10-7 maybe. I don't know. That's not high enough for Tom Brady, but I don't feel like it's gonna be like it was last year, the year before. I feel like once you mentally retire, walk away. That's it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, especially with. But also, Tom Brady has been so particular and so intentional
Mm-hmm.
about his off seasons that this might have been the relaxation he needs in order to keep going because he's been going nonstop for like 20 plus years. This could be what he needed.
I don't know, man. I feel like he one of them stickler type people where everything got to be a certain way, and
Oh yeah,
I feel like in his mind he's gonna be a little behind because, like you said, you retired. He probably took some rest and relaxation, but I wouldn't think that Tom Brady would see this time as like, okay, I got to relax and now let me get back to football. I feel like because he's like the ultimate competitor, I feel like he's gonna be like, I wasted time. Now let me make up for it.
think so.
Yeah, 1000%.
I think at this point, I think if he was with New England, he would have had uh, that frame of reference. But now that he's with Tampa Bay, I think he's learned that either he has to get with the program, and he's just gonna be upset all the time.
Mm.
That's what, like, I mean, I feel like if he was gonna be like that, then he wouldn't come back to Tampa Bay because he knows that they're looser than what he would like. So it's like, why would you have your expectations like that and then come back just to be more upset? I think he's like, all right, this is how it's gonna be. I'll just have to loosen my expectations a little bit.
And everybody over there happy. Like I don't know who that backup quarterback is. It Mike Glennon, the backup quarterback for Tampa Bay, or Trask from Florida, whoever the fuck it was. I know the receivers are happy. They
I
gotta be
believe
like we seen this Mike Glennon shit unfold a few times.
it. Nah, I agree. If I was a receiver, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But the next thing we're gonna talk about is Michael Beasley. He was on the pivot with Channing Crowder, Fred Taylor, and dang, what's the other dude name?
Ryan Clark.
Yes, Ryan Clark. And we're just gonna play and then talk about this little snippet.
Is it playing on your screen?
Oh, is it not sharing?
No, not at all. I was just over here chilling in my
Oh, I'm
headphones.
glad you said something because I thought it was sharing. All
No,
right, hold on.
I was doing it in my head. What blue can do, we can do. Woo! That's what I was thinking. Like it's gonna go straight into the thingy.
Oh, it's sharing the. Okay, hold on. It went to a white screen.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what happened. Now you can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, could you hear it?
No, I couldn't hear it either.
All right, give me 1 second.
But no, I felt some type of way from this video. Like
Bruh,
it's I don't want to say too much before the video actually come on, but it's absolutely tough. And if you were talking, I didn't hear you. I saw your mouth moving, but okay, I can hear you now.
oh, Actually, hold on. Boom.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back
I know, right?
in 1 moment.
Okay, here we go.
I've been trying to find good people for so long. I'm tired, bro.
I would say this:
I'm
it's
tired.
a 100%, bro.
Like,
it's so okay to be tired,
like
though.
I got, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing left. You ain't got nothing left to give.
I'll tell you this, bro. I'll be it. Like whatever you need, dog. Like you just want to talk. Like I for sure can't hoop with you. I'll go out there and pass that hole. Like what we're saying is, bro. Like we want to be those people. Bringing you here wasn't about this. I wanted to talk basketball and hoops, but dog, folks love you, dog. Nobody want to see you go through this.
I got me a Beasley jersey out the motherfucking house. Cause I was down here when he got drafted.
I think the thing is, man, like so many times as black men, we are asked because of talent to carry everybody. We are not made to carry everybody. Black women are asked to carry everybody. They are not made to carry everybody. Dog, it takes a fucking village, bro. And at some point, you gotta have somebody who don't need shit from you, who don't want shit from you, who wanna see you win, man. Like we don't do this for us. Yeah, like you want to build these things, but it's about these conversations. It's about bringing people on here and letting them tell their story. When Freddie said, man, you could tell your narrative, tell that shit and I'll preach it too.
All right. I just wanted to share a little bit. How you feel about that, Kurt?
Hey, yo, my eyes are watering right now, bro. Dead ass. If you know me, you know that I am a very emotional fucking person. So every time I see that shit, my eyes water. You know, I just have to, just get it out the corner of my eye, like because like when he said, "I got this like that much left,"
Yes.
I felt him. I was like, "Nigga, that's a bar. Like I ain't got no more to give," because I feel like I've been there to the point. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it really do take like a village, like excuse me, like cutting people out and then just having those right people around you, bro. And like just watching it, it made me very emotional because I've been that crazy nigga before. I've been that nigga like to just pack up and start walking down a motherfucking freeway and just needed somebody to really be there for you. And so when I saw it, bro, it cut deep because he's asking for help. Even like later on in the video where he says like you can only ask people for so much before being like, forget it. Like you can only ask KD, like somebody he's known since 13 years old, for so much, and ask people how to do something and them not get back to you. Like it was tough to watch. And then I also thought about, I know being pessimistic, but Kevin Love, when Kevin Love said he was going through his mental shit, the NBA jumped right on it. When DeMar DeRozan said he was going through his mental shit, the NBA jumped right on it. Like, oh, we gon' when it look good, you know what I'm saying? When it's popular, we gonna back you. And this is somebody like who's been going through it, and from what it looks like outside looking in, the NBA just kind of gave up on him.
Yeah, not just the NBA, but the players in the NBA as well. Because it's not just the league, the executives and everything in the league, it's also the people that were his teammates and everything like that. And then earlier in the video, he was talking about how there would be rumors of drug busts and stuff like that. But he was like, I was playing basketball, and I was like, dang, I remember that they made him look like a druggie. I distinctly remember that, and that is crazy. Like how they can change your perception and just make you look like a bad guy. And then after that point, anything that you do, it just looks bad through that lens, no matter what you do. Like there's literally nothing you can do to correct that. So I watched this video a couple of days ago, and when he was saying like you said, when he said this much love, I was like, damn. For him to say that, he looked dead at the camera, thought about it, and then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna say it. And then he said it. I was like, dang, this man is like, he's literally right there. And that is the worst and the hardest thing to see from a dude, especially a professional athlete who you know they have a lot of confidence. So for someone to be playing at that level, to be that down, that close to right bottom, is just really disheartening.
Yeah, he had another point where he said, my whole life everybody's wanted something from me. He said, there's not a person in my life that didn't steal
Yeah.
from me. But he was
Mm-hmm.
talking about playing varsity basketball since the 7th grade. Like he said, I went to 7 different high schools. It's like, nigga, how? Like it was tough. And then he was like another aspect when he was like, people don't care what you're going through or something like that. He was like, when Dwight Howard cried in front of 20 million people, imagine the weight that he had on his shoulder, and y'all niggas laughed at him. Like he was spitting, bro. It was one of the episodes where it was a really good episode, but it really hurt to watch. Like it was one of those, like, this is great content, but you at the same time you wish he wasn't going through it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also like kind of sheds a light on men in general and emotions with men, because a lot of times men feel like we feel as men we can't share emotions and stuff like that. So seeing another dude be on a show where thousands, maybe even millions of people can see it, being emotional, expressing himself emotionally, is just like, I think that's why it resonates with us, especially us as black men. It's just like, damn, for him to be going through that and to do that there, he had to be going through a lot.
Yeah.
He had to be. That's just a lot.
A quick shout out to um, the Pivot Podcast. Like outside of content, like one, they humanized Michael Beasley.
Yeah,
Like in that moment, he wasn't Michael Beasley, the Miami
yeah,
Heat or the LA Laker. He was just Michael
yeah,
Beasley, the person. And
yeah.
then next part, they were truly concerned. This was not a for the camera moment for them. Like
Mhm.
when Ryan Clark said we were expecting to talk basketball with you, but then I feel like they all kind of knew what was on the line, and they all stepped up. Was like, hey, bro, like when Shannon Crowder was like, bring your kids
Yeah,
and
yeah,
bring them to the house. We'll do the bouncy gym, the bounce house or whatever. Or whatever, and then Ryan Clark was like, "Bro, I'll hoop with you, bro. I can't hoop like that, but I'll hoop with you."
yeah,
And
yeah,
I really don't want to say this, but kind of got to. It's sad that even when they're asking, like they're trying to give him the help, like he still just like, I just want to play basketball. Like, and it's just like, I think Fred Taylor was trying to say, like, bro, you're more than basketball, but Beasley wasn't really getting it because he just kept, I just want to play basketball. Y'all trying to hoop? Like even when they asked him, he's like, y'all trying to hoop? Like I get you love the game, but you are more than basketball, and that I think that made it even like it was like hidden, but I felt like for me that made it even like more sad because I was just like, bro, like he don't get that he is actually more than basketball. But
and not just that, but also the fact that he is always people are always needing stuff from him. So he's like, the one place I can feel like myself is playing basketball. And even when Ryan, not Ryan, but Channing Crowder was like, "Hey, bring your kids to my bouncy house," he was like, "Nah," he was still denying that because in his mind, it's like, "All right, right now we're gonna be good, but eventually you're gonna need something from me. Or you're gonna want something from me," and that's the toughest thing right there.